So I challenged myself to take a completely new e-commerce brand from $0 all the way to $1 million. And this is Ep.2. I had an idea that instead of doing dropshipping, we would move towards print on demand, just because it allows us to create a better customer experience and feel more like a brand, rather than 31 days of delayed shipping, bad logistics, horrible customer service. Hi, my name is Nathan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel before we continue moving on. That stuff's really important and it means a lot to me, so we can continue gaining support for this series. Woo! So I think I'm generally doing what most people in the e-commerce space frown upon, and that's by sharing the exact idea that I have. Now, it's not to say that if someone does copy me, it's going to be extremely easy for them.
But that's simply not possible.
I, fortunately enough, have experience in both dropshipping and print on demand. And with print on demand, especially with this level of customization, there does require a little bit more sense of high level operations involved. And that's not to say turning the gears and making sure everything works nicely, but it's figuring out how to do it at scale when a customer orders their artwork, making sure that you can get the artwork done, sending it to a proof for the customer, and being able to do that at scale. I showed you ideas before like turned yellow and how it really works in terms of Simpsonizing a person's photos, turning it into an artwork and capturing the emotional attachment that they have, whether it be to their family, to their dog, or a specific moment. And something that I always mention to everyone here when it comes to e-commerce is always work within your passions. Now, based on the trends that we've seen during the last few years, Pokemon, surprisingly, has gone up on an uprise trend. And Pokemon, I do believe, is going to maintain its place among the hearts of both children, adults, and even your grandparents. So in light of my genius idea, I'm going to present my idea. Little drum roll. Here's the brand that I bought, and it's called the Pokey. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take people's pets and then turn them into a custom piece of card artwork that symbolizes their love and emotional attachment for the Pokey brand. Whether this works, I really have no idea, but I'm excited for it. I really do love Pokemon. I think a lot of people around do, and hopefully we can get some traction based on that.
Of course!
Now, something I want to do is I want to take examples and features of previously successful e-commerce brands like Crown & Paw, take a look at their website and kind of see exactly what I need to do to make this successful. So I'm basically just going to go into their website and just figure out the type of features that they do currently have. So it's very clear that they do give offerings to whether it may be a digital artwork, but they do also show that you can turn all of your artwork into canvases. And why do they do that? They do it to increase the average order value, because just giving digital artworks no longer sustainable. It's a very small price to pay, and most people don't really come back. But the thing is that most people don't know how to print their own photos. And by doing all of that for them, you become an all-in-round service. I also think that it's really good that they have so many different designs. And what that does is it allows you to continually target customers, whether it be through emails, SMS, or even through the ads, to show them that you're continually trying new things and that you have new designs. Never know, they might just come back and buy 10 of them. So I think when it comes down to the trading card game, they do also have different types of designs, but I do want to stick to the original type. And later on in this video, I will show you the first draft that I have and how I came to that, and hopefully you enjoy that. I'd rather take a little bit more time going through their email flow, but a really good tip for you guys is if you want to see what brands are doing on the back end, just sign up for their emails or abandon checkout, and you'll see exactly what discounts they're willing to give you. So we're gonna need to start making our first sale. We're gonna need a website, and we're gonna need to think of some photos, and I'll probably need to get a few samples made. So I'll most likely go to some of my family and friends. Something that's also really important is that for this brand to be sustainable, not only do I need to treat it as a brand, I also need to figure out ways to increase the average order value and increase the margin that customers are paying when they shop through my store, so that every single piece of traffic that I get through the store is leveraging a higher revenue figure for me. And funnily enough, that is a good thing for you too. So I'd like to finish off this video by showing the first design that I made, and before you think to me, Nathan, you are so talented, you are so amazing, just chill out, guys. I'm fortunate enough to have found some artists that allow me to create these types of artwork. You can find them through Fiverr, Upwork, wherever you'd like. But I've been working with this artist for a bit of time now and developed a bit of a partnership, so helping me out here was pretty easy. Part of the design issue is that I wanted to make sure that we didn't have any lackluster artwork, and that the people that would be buying from us would actually be excited to see what they get, whether it might be through digital artwork or a canvas, or more specifically, and maybe one day, a metal card.
Nice.
I'm just gonna pop up here is that we wanted to make sure that we had all of the original artwork ourselves and pretty much work tirelessly to make and design artworks and backgrounds that were all out. So that means that there's gonna be no copyright issues at all, and everything that you see is owned specifically by me. This is the card that we ended up with, and you can clearly see that this dog has been custom made from another photo that my friend sent me, and you can see the resemblance as well and how great it looks. The best part of this is that we're also going to be able to have customizations of attack power, your name, so that you can see that this artwork is specifically going to be yours. And I'm sure you would have loved that if you had the chance to send in your photo as well. But it can't just be one type of card, we're going to need variations, and those are the types of things that you think about later on. The important thing is not to get too bogged down on everything that you need to do, and just slowly make moves, slowly figure out exactly what step you need to make, do it, and then move on. One small step each day is going to take you so much further than trying to make 10 big steps in a single day. And I do want to see what this type of design has and how it looks like on a canvas, so I'm definitely going to get those made up into samples, and hopefully I'll have something to show you in the next few videos. That does lead me to the end of Ep.2. I'm still going to keep working on this brand. We're going to get the website going up, and don't forget that everything here is going to be documented and sent into this series, so be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also knock that notification bell. I'm going to leave the video up here which goes back to episode 1 if you haven't watched that already, but if anything, I'm going to keep working hard to bring Ep.3 for you. Peace.